Okay, greetings YouTube land. Welcome back to a brand new Let's Play. Well, not really brand new actually. This is, I guess, more of like a revisit. Giving a second chance, I guess, to a game called Enderal. And I played this, I can't really remember, I think maybe about a year ago. And I thought it was pretty cool, and when I played it back then, it was going off of, first of all I should preface for those who don't know, Enderal is, it's sort of like a glorified Skyrim mod in a way, but I don't mean it to sound like a bad thing when I say glorified. It's just, it's really maybe a more accurate way to phrase it, because that's what it is. It's really a mod, but it's giving like a new skin, and it's totally overlaying over Skyrim, and it has its own lore. Something I think the gameplay is different. I don't remember much, but I think the combat was kind of like almost turn-based. I think there was some kind of it was a little different. I remember. And I only played it one time, and I never went back, and I think it was because I was stuck, and I have a feeling maybe it's because I missed something on my first playthrough. So I thought, now that I think this came out maybe a few days ago, the special edition version of Enderal, which is now running off of Skyrim Special Edition, so they're able to do quite a bit more graphically, and maybe even fix some of the bugs that were present in the game. So I'm gonna give this a second look, and we'll see how I like it. I think this is okay where I have my face. So it's June 7th, 2021. Aberrations went by too fast. Okay, first thing. See, this might look very familiar to a lot of you folks who's familiar with Skyrim. Do I want to keep it adept? I'll keep this adept for now. I think all that looks good. This looks good, I guess. And audio. I think this looks fine. I almost feel like maybe I have to lower the music a little bit. Doesn't work that way. Lower everything by 2. Okay. Save it. Already this looks gorgeous. A nice day in summer. I have to talk with Daddy. He wants to tell me something important. Okay, let's get familiar with this. So this is the Sky UI interface. I don't know if it's because it's running off of my Sky UI from Skyrim Special Edition. I have to talk with Daddy. He wants to tell me something important. Oh, this on top of this. Wow, this looks gorgeous. Look at that. I did a little bit of this last night. I got up to the point to where I could talk to Daddy. Meat is life. Even the Ash people who were populating this world before us knew that. Each time they killed an enemy in battle, they tore out the liver and heart of the fallen and ate them together with their family. By doing so, just everyone knows, the strength of the beaten enemy is passed on. But as we are living in a time in which eating flowers or eating fellows is nonsensically seen as barbaric, we, the friends of the bloody meat, have to settle for animal sources. So it looks like this person is praising cannibalism. Someone left a message on my YouTube channel when I did a first impressions of this regular edition, and I forgot his name, but he explained some things to me, so I just wanted to, if you're watching this, I apologize that I don't remember your name, but you explained some things to me, so I just want to thank you for that. Oh, another book, Nutritiousness of Meat. Okay, this is the same thing, but maybe I could sell these books. Can I pick up the doll? No. Wow, look at that. So these look like I think they're called blister warts in Skyrim. So you can see it's using very much a lot of the assets from Skyrim Special Edition, but at the same time there are things that are different, that are new. As you can see, this is not Tamriel, this is its own world and own lore.
Oh, hey there. I didn't see you coming. So, how did it go? Did you find it?
I did not.
No? Pity.
I know not what you speak.
Maybe you're simply looking in the wrong places. Did you ever think of that?
Perhaps.
Oh, well, who knows? Say, why don't you go inside and see if you can help Mommy with the cooking? The Creator was kind to us today and sent a big, fat elk right in front of my bow. All right?
Okay. Remember, something freaky happens here. Something pretty bad. Oh, look at the level of detail. This is really nice. Let's look around a little bit. Oh, now suddenly it's nighttime. You see that? Okay.
My, I totally forgot what a mess I left here. But I was right, wasn't I? A real gem we've got here. Well then, let's waste no more time and get to it, shall we?
But what about Mommy and Sister?
What? Now when you look at that, I totally forgot about them. They're dead, don't you remember? You murdered them back then, both of them. But hey, no use crying over spilled milk, right? At least this means there's more meat for the two of us. You still remember how to do this, right? First, off with the skin. Slice up the belly, then out with the entrails. I'll look for a nice sharp knife in the meantime, to cut off the head. I don't think either of us wants to eat that, do we?
All I can say is one thing. It was not me. It was the masked men.
Oh, silly, what's this again? We both know that's a lie. You did it. I remember it all. First, you set this horrible fire to your sister's crib. She screamed and screamed, and Mommy heard it, but when she finally got there, nothing was left of her but burnt flesh. And, oh gosh, do we really need to go through this again? You know how sad it makes me when you do this. You killed them, period. No matter how often you tell me you didn't, it changes nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Now please, let's start cooking. I'm so bloody damn hungry. Oh, by the Creator's name, why are you telling these lies?
I can tell
Isn't
this
it enough that you murdered us? Do you really
already
have to bother
looks
me over and over with your stupid,
quite a bit
pathetic,
better
and pointless
than
whining?
the original edition of this. Oh, and the music got loud suddenly. You hear that? They didn't bother fixing that. Why did that happen? Okay.
Sometimes I wish the Creator would have made me just a little less merciful.
F5 to
Just a
quick
little
save.
less pious.
Yeah.
Because then I would have realized that you were tainted by sin long before any of this had ever happened. And instead of raising, feeding,
Hopefully
and
that,
loving you like a
I
father
remember that
does,
doing that
I
in
would
the
have put you
original
in a horse
edition.
trough right after you were
But
born.
hopefully
Yes,
it only
I
does it
should
for
have
this
killed you.
introduction, and
I
it
should have just killed
fix
you, just like you killed
it doesn't
us.
do it anymore.
And now you think you're safe because we're all under the earth, don't you? Well, listen up,
under the
my
earth.
child. You are wrong, and do you know why? Because the dead don't forget. Do you hear me? The dead don't forget. Now enough of this useless chatter. I'm bloody starving. Bring me the meat, you spoiled brat. Bring it to me. Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat. 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 Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat.
I think I wake up on a ship, and at some point in a cave, I just got stuck. I didn't know how to get out of it. So, yeah, look, it's still.
Let's begin with a
loud.
question. It might sound simple to you at first, but I pray you to think about it. What distinguishes a free man from a slave?
What does that
For
happen?
now, however, let us start this story where another one ended 3 years ago, with the death of the Lightborn. For 4,000 years they had reigned over this world, 7 arcanists who, through their magic, had acquired eternal life. In a time of chaos, they gave mankind what they thought it needed most. To be ruled over with an ironclad, fair hand. Within just 1 century, they united the shattered lands, and a single century later, their human origin was forgotten. They became gods, or Lightborn, as they let themselves be worshipped as. Yet the longer they reigned, the louder the voices grew that accused them of tyranny, the loudest being that of Naranzul Aranthiel. And he succeeded in achieving what was once thought impossible. He gathered an army, overturned the Lightborn, and gave back freedom to mankind. However, the price for this was high, because where there are gaps of power, fights erupt. As such, this world grew into what it is today, shattered, riven, and broken into pieces.
Excellent voice acting. And I think this is originally in another language. I'm not too sure
But
what.
all of this was merely a diversion, so that no one would notice something else. The death of the Lightborn had set something into motion, a clockwork, having long stood still. Its gears now once again slowly began to turn. This is the story of someone who wanted to be free.
I believe this is something Skyrim never had. Sort of like cutscene like this. It's a kind of cutscene that reminds me of the ones that Pillars of Eternity has. And I kind of like that. Oh, okay. So it only raised for that cinematic. Let's save it again.
Shh, hey, quiet, damn it. You wanna wake up the entire ship or what?
Sirius Black. Is that his name?
Well, sorry. That was a bit harsh.
Harry Potter.
I'm just nervous, that's all.
Prisoner of Azkaban.
It was that dream again, wasn't it?
It was.
Uh-huh. Seriously, if we had a penny for every night since we met where you woke up screaming, we'd probably be traveling to Enderal in our own starship and... well, not like this.
Starship?
Some things never change, I guess. Do you ever ask yourself if maybe you blame yourself for all of this? For what happened to your family, I mean?
I don't know, maybe if I did. But even if I did, what difference does it make?
None. You're right. But... who knows? Maybe everything is going to be different now. It's strange, isn't it? The way life sometimes goes. Now, if you had told me that a few weeks ago, I would have at the very least called you insane. But if the stories are true, there's no better place for a fresh start. Can you believe it? Apparently there aren't even any slaves on Enderal.
Okay, so
It's amazing. Only
for
this
Enderal.
whole blind passenger thing is making my head ache.
Same here, and we're going to pay our debt as soon as we've earned enough money.
We're talking about 500 pennies here.
I like that.
Even if we're able to find a job over there, we will still need the money for ourselves. Don't fool yourself.
Can build.
What we're doing here is theft. Unfortunately.
Can build a.
But anyway,
a
what's
rapport
done is done.
with the NPCs.
I just hope the
in there. I
Endralians
like
are
that.
easier on Outlanders than the Neremes are. Your mother was a fugitive as well, wasn't she? Where exactly did she come from? You've told me 100 times, but I just keep on forgetting it.
Yes, you have a bad memory, but okay. Oh, okay. I like that. It's really nice how they implemented the character creation, race. So how do I pick male or female? Oh, here. these female faces look really nice. Okay, let's start over here. Native to the swampy continent of caused by decades of war. Magic talent. As traveling minstrels. Okay. Okay, businessman. Okay, I think I kind of like this one. Okay, I'll be a half Eterna. Suppose I will go with that. Can I do something about this chin? Jaw height. Wow. Nothing I can do about the chin. pieces are... I mean, I'm a different race, so I can't expect it to look humanoid. But even the high elves look really strange. This looks like it's kind of based off of the high elf assets a little bit. But even with that, I think I was able to control the height of the, or how long, the length of the chin. I guess I can go with that. Oh, here. Chin length. Here we go, here we go. Give me a minute. Okay, looking much better, I think. So, let me see. I think I will change the mouth type. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Nose length. Lipstick too bright. Okay, maybe like that. Over here. Alright. This looks fine. Really interesting colors. Is that blonde or white? I can't tell. Look at the eyebrows. Okay, I guess I will just go with that. Okay, and we'll simply call her Melora.
An Eterna, right. She was one of the last of her kind to leave Maya Awernoth, wasn't she? Ironic. Seems some parents pass on their fates to their children. Anyway. Whew, I'm gonna hit the hay for an hour or so. It's your turn to stand... Wait. You hear that? Shit. Someone's coming!
Nowadays just don't want a man to guard them anymore. That's the problem. I tell you, sometimes I...
Look at that, it got rid of the other saves.
For the good old days. Back when I could lift a skirt and nobody would bat an eye. Anyway, enough of the chit-chat. Where did I put that key?
Oh, blazes, what do they want down here? The lamp! Quickly! Put out the lamp!
I thought I did.
Good. Now, quiet.
Aha, here we go. Man, smells like 40 years balls down here. Say now, what's that chest supposed to look like?
Small, with the crest of the Blue Island Coalition on it, I think.
Ah, yeah, right. Black Guardian knows what the captain wants it for this shortly before arriving. You go look upstairs. I'll see if I can find it down here.
Okay.
God, look.
Oh, shit.
That's cool.
They don't leave us any choice. We need to do something quick. You take on the old guy, I'll take the young one. Go!
Someone's there.
Throw a hook to the face! Come on, dodge! You can do it!
You're right.
Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. That wasn't part of the plan. Not at all. What in blazes are we going to do now?
Let's tie them up, gag them, and when we arrive, we sneak off.
Yes, yes, of course. That makes sense. One of them said it's not much longer until we arrive. With a little luck, no one will notice they're gone until then. Come on. Help me search. There must be a rope or something. I thought we were over the hump when we made it on board. It just can't ever be easy, can it?
Rope.
Poor lost souls. The probabilities have turned against you.
What the? Who are you?
You are confused by my sudden appearance. But my identity is irrelevant, as are you, dear Sirius. Unfortunately.
What? Oh shit, please don't tell anyone we're down here, please. We didn't mean any harm. These guys were just...
You ask that I not reveal you, for your intentions were not evil. And I believe you, but sadly, It's not compassion that rules my deeds. The first beat of a wing must happen. It is the only way the probabilities will fall into place. This is the way it has to be. The way it has been for eons. I am sorry.
What the? Oh no! No! What are you doing? Please! Just don't leave! We just wanted to...
After we had left Osteen, the two of you hid in the cargo and lived on our stocks. Then when Rick and Sebald found you, you gave them a beating. And all of a sudden, a veiled woman appeared and knocked you out with wild magic. Is that about it?
Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Please, my dame, we didn't have a choice. You've got to believe us. The war, we just wanted a second chance, that's all.
A second chance. Yes, I think I understand you. You wanted to start a new life in a new land. And as my ship is one of the only ships still sailing the route since the wars, you were simply forced to board without pay.
Yes, we could work for you, you know? We could scrub the deck, peel potatoes, anything to pay off our debt. And as soon as we've arrived...
Heartbreaking. How truly, truly heartbreaking. But let's be honest. You did have a choice. You could have signed on like all the others did, but you didn't. Instead, you've nested on my ship like flesh maggots, enjoying the good life while my crew actually had to earn their keep. And now you're feeding me this bullshit about veiled women and wild magic? How stupid do you think I am? I know your kind. You are cutthroats, filchers. At least have the guts to admit it.
What? No. You're wrong. Please, just let me explain. I
don't give a shit for your explanations. If there's one thing I hate more than cowards, it's people trying to pluck my heartstrings. You two are scum. And there's only one kind of punishment for scum on my ship. Pull him up, Ruger.
But Captain, they...
Do it.
Of course, Captain. I'm sorry, lad. You should have stayed in their room.
But... You can't do this.
Oh, believe me, I can.
No.
Sorry, friend.
Oh, well, look at that. Someone's woken up. Rise and shine. Tie her and her comrade together and feed them to the fish. Good luck in your new life, friend.
Tell me, what is time to the dead? Dreaming anyway.
So many people just talk, and
How
never...
does it feel to be powerless?
This is about your damn pride, Tina.
I know I'm not real. At least not according to your definition.
I know damn well I'm doing.
It's just... There was nothing I could do.
This isn't happening. But then again,
This just isn't happening.
What is reality anyway?
Selfish fool!
Okay, I kind of remember this place. Oh, look at that, okay. I have all my saves again. And... oh, God. The volume keeps raising. Is there a way to keep that from happening? Leave the world in between by meditating with Y. Sirius is dead and I am alive. I write these words, but I am not sure I am understanding them, at least one bit. I am on my own. Apparently I had luck. I awoke in a valley basin. This has to be Enderal. I am feeling strange, feverish and weak, as well as strong and clear, as if a veil had been in front of my eyes for my entire life, which was lifted now. I am also remembering a weird dream, which I had before I woke, especially the words of a veiled woman who subdued Sirius and me in the ship's bow. It all begins with the dreams. Remember, I need answers. I can find those most likely on shore. Find a way to reach inland. Okay. Meditate to unlock new memories and thus make yourself stronger. Items. Okay. I have one memory. What does that mean? While in game, press Q to open the favorites menu, which allows you to quickly use or equip items. Yeah, okay. Z, okay. So, let's see. Heart shot, sensitive tongue, eagle eye, lycanthropy, elemental adept, thermaturgy, mental adept, sinistrope, mystical call, phasmalist. I wish there was an explanation for what these are. Vortex blade. Okay. Reduces the mana costs of elemental spells of the adept by 30%. Incapacitate an enemy for a short period of time. Absorbs his mana and stamina and patches. Okay, so so I pick Okay. This memory unlocks all magic or all mage disciplines for you. You also receive a permanently boosted mana regeneration as well as the talent Focus, which lowers the mana cost for all spells by 33% for a short period of time. See, I never did this before, so... Okay, so, I think I kind of understand. So I get all of these. Okay. Fire and frost spells, okay, nice. Okay. There we go. Oh, look at that. Okay, okay. Nice. I don't like how it's reversed. There we go. Very good. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay. Why is it that? Shit. Okay. Remember now. Yeah. Rancid. But maybe I can still use it for something, for alchemy, or I can just sell it. Yeah. You are raising your skills with learning books. To use it. Equipped other items, okay. This is Dwemer stuff. Dwemer assets from Special Edition. You're missing something to activate the mechanism. Ooh. Okay. Was this the piece I needed? maybe I can take this key now. Okay. Okay, so it looks like the combat wasn't really turn-based, but I think maybe I was just remembering something different. Yeah, this is where I got stuck in this place, and I think that is why I quit. Certain areas, healing spells of health. Is your drink a pressure to bring it down again. Worsen by. Arcane fever, not fervor. By 1 of 16. Still trying to get used to everything. Lightning that does 7 points of shock damage and half as much mana damage per second. Okay. Well, this is a little bit familiar. To rest in Enderal, you need a sleeping place. Hence, you need to search for beds and visit taverns. Okay. So, if I was to sleep for an hour, will that do anything? Oh, wow. Oh, look at that. Elementalism. Do I have enough learning points? Okay. Oh, we have found an ice claw. Ice claws permanently raise your carry weight by 1 point when eaten. Oh, there's just a whole new system I have to get familiar with now. Okay. Jesus, it's so dark. Yeah, this is where I got stuck. I just kept going around in circles and I was never able to figure out how to get out of here. But let's see if I do better. Okay, that's... I remember this place. So I went over there, so I will go this way. Oh. So now I have a key. Key of the Forgotten Temple. Let's go back to that room. Maybe I need that key for something. I guess my goal is to try to get out of here and maybe possibly make it to the first town. Hanging moss. They will make good chemical reagents. Yeah, I wish I had a light spell. Or a torch. See if there's anything in my notes. Feverish and weak, as well as strong and clear. Aha. How did I not find this the last time? Or, okay, yeah, maybe I did. I remember this. Yeah, I do remember that. Ooh. Oh, here it is, okay. Right now, I know it seems like I'm just grabbing everything, but some of it is because I'm gonna sell it for gold, especially at the beginning when you have very little to no money. You have to take everything you can get. And I'm not going to be learning every skill or spell since I'm playing more of a mage. Heals a caster for 6 points per second. Worsens your arcane fever by, lessened by the perk Mental Expert. Okay. Oh, yeah. See. Messing up here. There we go. Okay. Here we are. And put that with this. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay, that's new. Yeah, I was never able to figure that out, and I think it's because I never found that key, so it wouldn't open. But like the valve didn't work for. Try and sneak. Oh, it's a little late for that. But I'm not a thief, so. Oh, look at that! I can just. Eat mana fungi, drink certain drinks, or take a magical potion to regenerate mana faster, as it is nearly empty. Okay. There we go. Creatures, which does 3 points of damage and 2 points of additional damage from mesmerizing enemies and pushes them back. Okay, I think I picked the elemental and not the psionic line, so I'll hold off on using that for now. I need to find some torches or a light spell, right? Stand detected or try to attack. Here, for those mana mushrooms. Oh, these look like imp stool assets from Skyrim. But, I mean, really, even though it's using the assets from Skyrim Special Edition, I mean, just look at that. It's certain elements look familiar, but it's done in a way, and they added so much and tweaked things that it really looks like a different game. It feels like a different game. It has its own distinct look and flavor, which I love. Oh, okay, look, I'm getting out of it. Traders like Kuro in Riverville. Okay. It starts with the dreams. Wow, already I've made it a lot farther than when I first did a first impressions of this. Collect pumpkins to hasten health regen, collect mana fungi to hasten. Okay. So that's like a quest. Look at this. All these ruins, and I mean really you can just tell this world is full of its own lore. Okay, I think I made it out, and it's getting a little late. It's like 1 a.m., so I want to maybe start to wind down, maybe watch like an episode of the new Punky Brewster, even though I've seen them all, but I'm gonna go through them again, I guess. And I'll sleep and maybe continue this tomorrow. Yeah, this is great. I'm glad I'm getting back into doing more new Let's Plays, and let me save it so I'm not wasting time. But yeah, I know it seems like it's a fact, I've started quite a bit of Let's Plays. Not like, 10 things, but I think I have like Skyrim Special Edition. I'm doing, aside from like ESO and Lotro, aside from those. How come I can't remember? I have Skyrim. Yeah, it's been that long. I can't even remember what Let's Plays I'm doing, but Baldur's Gate 3. Is that still in early access? I think that's still in early access. There was Cyberpunk 2077, but I deleted that one for now just because it was glitchy and I really needed a room. I'll eventually get back to that, but either when I upgrade my hard drive and I'm able to fit all those big titles on one drive, but then I'm gonna have to, when I get back to it, if I didn't upgrade, I'll have to delete something else, when I'm done with it. I think I had also Spyro the Dragon, but I deleted that from my hard drive as well, for now. And there's Conan Exiles, which, that game, I do like it, but it's one where I just kind of go back and forth with that. There's Diablo 3, but that one I don't really count as, it's not like a full dedicated, not dedicated, I can't figure out the, how can I say this? It's an RPG, it's an ARPG, an action RPG, but it doesn't, it's an ARPG, so I don't consider that you can get done in a matter of hours going through the story, and I did that. I beat the game, I beat Bale, but in terms of like a big RPG, I think maybe I have maybe four of them going on at once, 4 or 5 I think. So yeah, I'll be getting back to them eventually. But this is just great to be outside. I mean, look at this, these ruins, and just looking at this shot, like right here, it's refreshing, it's different from Skyrim, and you can just tell right away that there's a story behind all of this. There's a lot of lore, around Enderal, so I very much look forward to, cracking open some books and reading them and getting into that lore, just like with Witcher 3. I did beat that game except for Blood and Wine. I'm still at the early stages of that. I don't have it beaten on this channel. I had another channel where I beat that and I documented all that. But I think that might have been on Archmage Falagar, that channel. But I'm on this one now. And I don't know. The reason why I'm not gonna link those ones here is because I don't want to get into the reasons why I have another channel. I've started like 3 different gaming channels, and this one seems like it's here to stay. But the reason why I'm not doing a playlist for Witcher here is, I think after I beat that, I'm just gonna start a Let's Play on New Game Plus on this channel, but that will be like way down the line. I do want to beat Skyrim, special edition, but I always take my time with these, and I try to role play my characters, and that's why it takes me a long time. It can take years before I really get into the into the main story or even beat a game. So if you like your slow burn games and just role playing and getting into the characters and getting into the lore and story, then consider subscribing. But that will do it for now. Thanks so much for watching, and see ya.